Hello, John.
Hello, Oliver.
While I was down in Kenmare, I came across some activists that were on the street and they were giving out leaflets, and it was about the war on food. You have a leaflet there that they gave to me, if you want to have a look at it.
I have, and this was in Kenmare, and thank God for Kenmare and for the people in the country towns that are realising the tax on their livelihood and on the farming community and people that are honest, hard-working people. The war on food and farmers. And basically it's conducted by the...
If you just want to hold up the leaflet there for just front
Yeah.
of the cameras so people can see that.
That's it, and it was in Kerry, and I totally agree with what they have to say. We've done videos in the past about the Green Agenda, but the Green Agenda is part of this World WHO World. What's this to call
Health Organisation,
World Economic Forum? What's this now? The World. What's this to call it? The World. The Irishman says, when you say comply, please note, just a minute. It's the World Economic Forum. Is that what it's called? Yeah, I think that's what it's called, because a lot of people in the United States and in various other countries, particularly in Holland, farmers were being interfered with this agenda of what this WHO, this World Health Organization, this World Economic Forum, and it's various people with wealth, corporations that are nearly as strong as governments in countries, and they're trying to inflict on mankind, on people in Europe. They have no right to, because they're a small influential body who nobody would support in a fit. This WHO World, they have this fancy name, but it was originally started by Kissinger, which was Secretary of State in the United States, I think under one of the Republican leaders, Kissinger, I think Nixon, when he was president, and J. Kenneth Galbraith, who was a very internationally known mathematician, and they started something and called it like European or whatever they called it, some name indicating like that this is the sort of policies that they were going to pursue, and they involved this Klaus Schwab. It sounds like some kind of a thing that you might kill something with. Schwab.
Oh, very good, John.
And Schwab, and invited him on German. And so later on in the mid-70s or sometime like that, they changed their name to a fancy name, World Economic Forum. And because of all the influential corporations that come associated with, and some governments sent representatives to their eternal shame. President Trump, when he was president in the United States, had nothing to do with it, and called it what it was, an elite body trying to interfere with the economies of various countries. And one of the sad things was that President Pope Francis in the Vatican supported this World Economic Forum, and sent Cardinal Turkson, I think his name was, a coloured cardinal or archbishop, to address it and support it. But now he hasn't done it now this year because there's been a big move against this elite group interfering with the affairs of countries and economies and causing this destruction, and with an agenda that would only suit the like of them to maximise their influence and profits. nothing to do with the good of ordinary citizens. And this leaflet that they got in Kenmare, I congratulate them because it's ahead of its time, the war on food, and it's orchestrated by this crowd that was started by these influential people that got a good press during their lifetime, but they have an agenda that's not to the people's good. So 99% of people are not interested in this. This body is unrepresentative of people, and it can be foisted on them. And there's an article in that this Minister for Health that were saddled with, Donnelly. He was an independent, but a member of Fianna Fáil. They support this kind of nonsense. And we're certainly John Malone and the Christian TV Ireland project are completely against it, and I support what this leaflet stands for. I stand foursquare behind farmers and family businesses which have been decimated. We've done videos about this in the past, about the policies of this and previous governments, especially this man, Micheál Martin, the present leader of Fianna Fáil, when he was Minister for Industry and Commerce, did away with the below-cost grocery order. We spoke about this before, and made then a lot of family businesses not able to compete. This article suggests that we use cash and buy local, and I intend to do that from now on. I've always kind of done that and bought local. I support local because I was in business, and it was local businesses that supported me, not the supermarkets. They caused nothing but problems.
One of the more scary parts of that leaflet is that the digital ID system, so that you'll have a social credit based on whether you're a good person or a bad person, and every part of your life will be monitored.
Well, you see, that's the terrible thing, that's the ultimate control mechanism. So why would you allow? Well, a lot of people have objected to it because I've known about this for quite some time. But I'm delighted to hear they're taking an action here in this country, because up to what the videos we've done in the past, and now they were talking about it again. We did a video there recently about the Green Agenda and interference with the lovely pleasant sight that you see when you come onto the spring and the summer and the cattle grazing in the field. There was never any problem with this nonsense of global stuff that they're on about now when I was young. And none of this business about having to do with climate or all the rest of it. This is a new agenda of this World Health Organization, or World Economic Forum, beg your pardon. You have the United Nations at the same racket, and attacks on the family. That's part of their things, and interfering with the lives of people. So they're a small minority, but with influence. Yes. And unfortunately, individuals that have no foundation of belief system, the like of what we have saddled with in the government here. If what we hear that they're inflicting, they've already inflicted hardship on workers in the peat industry, in the turf industry. We did a video about it recently, and no need for it, because we're importing the same stuff from other countries that's in Europe. So this agenda that we're saddled with here, I think we want to wake up, and these people down in Kenmare, they have to be congratulated to produce this leaflet. Certainly that'll be something the Christian TV or a project, wherever it gets started with sufficient donations, we'll be supporting it like that. We stand foursquare behind the towns and villages in this country, especially that have been the nudist of family businesses, which they had for many years, and they're entitled to have it and not be inflicted with monopolies. The independent Silver Valley and Central stores are owned by individuals, so they support Irish products to their great credit. I don't include them in that.
Thank you very much, Sean.
Thank you very much.